Hello everyone, my name is Charity and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you all how I made this 5-ingredient hair and body butter. So here are my supplies. I have a glass bowl. I purchased some cocoa butter from Amazon, as well as shea butter. And I really like the texture of the shea butter. It just felt really good, like it was really nice and soft, and it was good. I liked it a lot. Alright, so here I've got my coconut oil, and this I typically buy at Walmart, and it comes in 2. Had a little bit of olive oil left, and this is the newest ingredient, which is sweet almond oil, which I purchased from Amazon as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just about a cup of the shea butter. And then I'm actually going to melt the shea butter and the cocoa butter. One thing that I would do differently in the future is I will allow the cocoa butter to melt first, because it is a harder butter. And so that's one thing that I will do differently next time. But basically I just took some shea butter and the cocoa butter and just put them all in this glass bowl. I actually added all of my other oils as well, and then I put all of them on the stove. I did the double boiler method. I just had a little bit more of the olive oil left, and so I just used the rest. I think it was like a quarter or 1/3 amount. And then I got my sweet almond oil, just about 1/3. At this point, I put all of my butters together. I went ahead and placed it on the stove. Again, this is the double boiler method. And so I had a pot already on the stove with water in it. Once that water was hot, then I put my glass bowl on top of it. And it's important to use glass just because it's stronger and sturdier than plastic. So here I'm just gonna let everything melt. Again, it did take a while for the cocoa butter to melt. Like, I literally had to go in there and use a fork and a knife to just try to chop it into smaller pieces so it can melt a little bit faster. Now, these are all really awesome ingredients for our skin and for our hair. At this point, all of the oils have been well melted. And now I'm just going to transfer this to the countertop. Alright, so at this point, I let the oils cool off completely, and then I placed it in the freezer for 30 minutes. And at this point, the middle part is still pretty soft to the touch, but the perimeter of the oils have hardened up quite a bit. So it's time now to go ahead and just whip all of this butter together. Next time though, I will try to put it in the refrigerator itself for 30 minutes instead of the freezer. Alright, so I have my hand mixer in hand. And I believe I purchased this from Macy's. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and just whip it all together. Now, because it was in the freezer, it did freeze. And so I actually went ahead and added a little bit more of the sweet almond oil just to loosen things up a little bit. And that really seemed to help. At this point, I could definitely feel the frozenness of the butter. And so I just went ahead and added a little bit of sweet almond oil. I didn't really measure it. I just kind of eyeballed it. And then once I put that in there, then I'm going to go ahead and just keep whipping until it is nice and evenly smoothed out. So this is the first time I actually tried the double boiler method completely. And I have to say that I really like this method. It really made the butter come out very nice and thick, which is how I like it. The butter consistency. I really liked it a lot. So in the future, I plan to continue to use the double boil method. I also like the double boil method because all of your ingredients are evenly mixed together. Now this butter smelled like chocolate, okay? I can't tell you how many times I was tempted to eat this, even if I'm just gonna go and put it on my skin or my hair. It smells like chocolate. Of course, that is because there is cocoa butter in here, which I showed you all at the beginning of the video. But yeah, it smells so good, and it's also so moisturizing to the skin. I use this for my hair and I use this for my skin, and it keeps my skin really nice and supple and soft and smooth and just very well moisturized. So one of the things I did notice was that it looked a little bit grainy, and I think it's because it was frozen. I mean, it didn't make any difference, and after a few days the frozenness or the graininess couldn't really even be recognizable at all. It was still very much moisturizing to the skin and to the hair. So yeah, I just kept whipping until I got the consistency that I was going for, or the consistency that I really just liked, and at that point I just put them all in my container and stored it away. Again, this is a 5-ingredient whipped hair and body butter. You can easily find all of these ingredients at your local stores and try it out. You know, make a hair butter, body butter for yourself. Of course, you can always add fragrance oils if you prefer fragrance oils. You can also add essential oils, or you can even switch it up and use some different oils as well. I mean, it's really up to you. Just get creative and yeah, do your own hair products. Look at that texture. Oh my goodness, you all. So nice and thick and just so creamy, so good. Like I said, it really smells like chocolate, so if you like chocolate, this might be really tempting for you. Alrighty, so thank you all so much for watching this video. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified whenever I post videos as such. Thank you all so much, and I just want to further encourage you ladies to definitely take care of your hair, prioritize your hair, and invest in your hair, and your hair will grow and flourish, and it'll be exactly what you desire it to be and even more. Alrighty, if you want some more natural hair resources, you are welcome to join my Facebook group called Unveiling the Veil Natural Hair Care Forum, where I post resources and a lot more information about natural hair care. And as always, thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.